The Cubs in Miami on Friday night to take on the Marlins. Anthony Rizzo back in his home state, looking to build on a very solid April as he faces Wade LeBlanc in the top of the first with a man on, and Rizzo gets all of this one as he sends it just over the wall for the two-run shot. Number 7 on the season for Rizzo, but he was just getting warmed up, and the Cubs strike first as they have a 2-0 lead. That takes us to the top of the third. It is Rizzo back at the plate facing LeBlanc again with a man on and one away.
Rizzo cracks another deep drive to right. This ball's got a chance. Gone to the upper deck. A tape measure home run this time to the seats in right. Rizzo's second of the night. He has driven in all 4 runs, and the Cubs lead 4-0. This was a monstrous blow.
It also sets a franchise record for most homers by a lefty in the month of April. The Cubs have a 4-0 lead. WGN on the call. Let's go bottom 3. It is Scott Feldman facing Placido Polanco with 2 on and nobody out.
He hits a ground ball back to Feldman. Throw to second base. High. They get 1, and the throw to first. Double play. Great play by Barney.
Once again, WGN on the call. And then Feldman closing out the inning by getting Giancarlo Stanton on a more conventional ground out. And let's go to the 4th. Feldman is finally touched up, courtesy of Joe Mahoney. And a nice moment here for Mahoney. His first major league home run. It gets the Marlins on the board. It's now 4-1. But then Feldman really settling in. Bottom of the 6th. He's cruising along. Feldman closing out the inning by getting a little redemption on Mahoney. A 7-pitch inning for Feldman. Let's go top 7. The Cubs have 2 on and 2 down. Tom Kohler dealing to Castro and Giancarlo Stanton. The nice lunging grab in right field to save at least 1 run. Bottom 7 now 4-2. The Fish have 2 on and 2 down, but James Russell gets Juan Pierre to fly to left. Cubs pick up the win. 4-2 is your final as they've won back-to-back games for the first time this season. Anthony Rizzo's only previous multi-homer game came last September against the Pirates. Scott Feldman picks up his first win of the season. A solid effort, 6 2/3 of 2-run ball. Mariners and Orioles opening a 3-game set on Monday. Joe Saunders looking to continue his Safeco Field dominance. Pick it up bottom 1. It is Zach Britton, his first start of the season, facing Michael Saunders, who leads off the frame.
Here's a drive high and deep to right field. Markakis gone back. Taking a look. It's out of here. Home run, Michael Saunders. Welcome back, Condor.
His first career leadoff homer in his first game since coming off the DL. 1-0 Seattle. Let's go top 4. Matt Wieters at the plate facing Saunders with a man on, and Wieters belts a go-ahead 2-run homer. That ends Saunders' scoreless inning streak at Safeco Field at 17 innings. Baltimore up 2-1. Bottom 4, the M's come back. Jason Bay down the left field line. A game-tying RBI double. It's now 2-2. Next batter, Robert Andino with second and third, and Andino a tie-breaking RBI single into right. Jesus Montero scores. It's 3-2. Let's go bottom 6. Brendan Ryan, an RBI single into right. Justin Smoke crosses home. It's now 4-2 Seattle. Later in the inning, now a 5-2 game. Man aboard for Kyle Seager.
That's a fair ball. Saunders can run. Here comes Saunders being waved around. He'll score easily. Seager digging for third. He's in safely with an RBI triple.
That makes it 6-2 Seattle as we go top 9. Joe Saunders 1 out away from the complete game, and now he's no outs away. He gets Adam Jones on a foul tip to end the game. It is complete game number 8 of Saunders' career as he gives up just 2 runs on 4 hits as the Mariners earn the 6-2 win, their 3rd in a row. Seattle snaps an 8-game losing skid at the hands of Baltimore in the process. Saunders is now 8-0 with a 1.74 ERA in 12 career starts in Seattle following Monday's complete game victory. Marlins and Mets in a marathon. Jose Fernandez opposed by Matt Harvey. The last time these two hooked up, the game went 15 innings, but that would prove to be mere child's play compared to this one. Pick it up bottom 4, game tied at 1. It is Fernandez getting Ike Davis, John Buck, and Juan Lagares all on called third strikes. As he strikes out the side, Fernandez 6 innings of 1-run balls, 7 Ks in this one. Top of the 5th, Matt Harvey in a 2-on, 2-out jam. Juan Pierre singles up the middle. Adeiny Echeverria looking to score. Juan Lagares a great throw. Echeverria out by plenty. Top 6, Harvey getting Ed Lucas and Derek Dietrich both on strikes for the first 2 outs of the frame, and then getting Rob Brantley to end the 7th. Harvey 7 innings of 1-run ball, but in the bottom of the 7th, running rather gingerly between first and second, something is amiss. He departed this game prior to the top of the 8th with lower back tightness. Bottom 9, the Mets have 2 on and 2 down. Dan Jennings dealing to Daniel Murphy. Derek Dietrich with a great play to send this one to extras. Bottom 12, it is Marlon Byrd who flies to right with runners on the corners. Marcell Ozuna the catch. Murphy looking to end the game. Ozuna with a great throw. Rob Brantley hangs on to it. Bottom 13, Kevin Slowey strikes out Omar Quintanilla to end the frame. Bottom 15, he gets Rick Ankiel on the swing and a miss. And then Quintanilla one more time. Are you still awake? Good. You're doing better than this guy. Bottom of the 17th inning, it is Slowey facing Ankiel. Again gets him on strikes to end the frame. Slowey 7 innings of scoreless relief with 8 Ks. He was outstanding. Top of the 20th inning, Sean Markham in his 8th inning of relief. He faces a Danny Echeverria, 2 men aboard.
Line drive, base hit center field. Round third, here comes Polanco. The Marlins score the run, and it's 2-1 here in the 20th.
That takes us to the bottom of the 20th inning. Steve Cishek looking to close this out as he faces Daniel Murphy.
Fly ball, left field, that's deep, and ball game! Let's go home!
Couldn't agree more. After 6 hours and 25 minutes, the Marlins pick up the 2-1 victory in 20 long innings as the Mets set an all-time record for futility by going 0 for 19 with runners in scoring position. It was the longest game in Citi Field history, and it matched the longest game in Marlins history. It was also the first 20-inning game since April of 2010, which also involved the Mets and also involved a 2-1 score. But the Mets won that day as they beat St. Louis. It also marked the first time since 1884 that the same pair of starting pitchers opposed one another in 2 separate games lasting 15 innings or more in the same season. Reds and the Padres locking horns on Wednesday. Homer Bailey 0-4 since his second career no-hitter back on July 2nd as he looked to turn things around. He'd get some support from Brandon Phillips as he leads off the second inning, facing Padres starter Eric Stoltz.
Ball driven into deep left center field, and that one will fly out of here. A home run for Brandon Phillips. Perhaps a difference between day baseball and night baseball here in San Diego. As that one flew out of here, and the Reds have a 1-0 lead on number 13 this season from Brandon Phillips.
So Bailey takes the hill in the home half of the second with that 1-run lead. Facing Will Venable with a man on, Venable sends it back to the mound, and Bailey starts the 1-6-3 twin killing. Bottom 4 facing Venable again, 2 on and 2 down, and Bailey wins this battle too. The Padres threaten but do not score. Bottom 6, Bailey getting stronger. He gets Everett Cabrera here as he could not check the swing, and then to close out the inning, Chase Hetley comes up empty. It is still 1-0. Top 7 we go. The Reds with a man at second, 2 men away. Derek Robinson sends it to third. Nice backhanded pick by Chase Hetley, but the throw off target. Robinson is safe. It prolongs the inning for the Reds on the E5. Nice effort by Yonder Milazzo to try to smack the tag on Robinson. Bud Black argues, but it falls on deaf ears. Next batter for the Reds is Chris Heisey as he makes the Padres pay. Ribby single into left. It scores Zach Cozart, and the Reds have a 2-0 lead, but they're not done there. Next batter for Cincy, Joey Votto.
And he knows what to do with it. Into right field, it'll go to the wall. Robinson scores. They're going to wave around Heisey. It's a 2-run double by Votto, and it's now 4-0 Cincinnati.
So a big inning for the Reds right there as we go bottom 8. Bailey still going strong as he gets Rene Rivera to ground into the twin killing. Bailey outstanding as he gives up just one unearned run over 8 1/3, helping the Reds snap a 5-game skid with the 4-1 win. The Padres see their winning streak snapped at 4 as Eric Stoltz loses for the first time in his last 8 home starts. Off the field, the Padres acquiring starter Ian Kennedy from Arizona in exchange for reliever Joe Thatcher, a minor league pitcher, and a future draft pick. Nationals hosting the Rockies on Thursday night. Roy Oswald's making his Colorado Rocky debut and starting strong. in the bottom of the first, getting Denard Span to look at strike three. Then Adam LaRoche can't find the high heat. Our game scoreless after one, but that would change in the bottom of the second. Wednesday's hero Ian Desmond digs in to face Oswalt.
The wind of the pitch. Desmond swings, hits it deep to left field. Way back, down the line, going. It is gone. Goodbye. Ian Desmond with his 11th home run of the year and his second in as many nights. Bang! Zoom goes Desmond again. It's the Nationals 1 and the Rockies nothing.
Courtesy of WJFK, bottom four. It is 2-on and 2 down for Kurt Suzuki, who sneaks this one into left field. Adam LaRoche gets the green light around third. A close play at home. LaRoche is safe. Now check this one out again. Jonathan Herrera, the shortstop. Great hustle to not give up on this play. Fires a strike to the plate, but LaRoche is in there on a very close call. And the Nats have a 2-0 lead. That takes us bottom five. It is LaRoche now at the plate as he faces Oswalt with 2 on and 1 away.
Into the windup, Oswalt the pitch. Swing and a line drive to the gap in right center field. This one way back on the run is the center fielder Coleman. He can't get it, and it goes by him to the wall. Span scores. Rendon scores. LaRoche heading for third. He dives in with a triple. Adam LaRoche with his second triple of the year. Drives in both Span and Rendon, and the Nationals double their lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Now Washington 4 and Colorado nothing.
Courtesy of WJFK, Oswalt was finished after 5 innings of 4-run ball, but he did strike out 11, just one shy of his career high. Let's go top 8. Jordan Zimmerman cruising right along, now a 5-1 game. Zimmerman getting Carlos Gonzalez on a swing and a miss. And the next batter, Michael Kadire, have a seat. Zimmerman outstanding on Thursday. 8 innings, 1 unearned run, and he strikes out 9. Nats pick up the 5-1 win. Zimmerman becomes the 3rd starter in the majors this year to reach the 10-win plateau. He has not lost at Nationals Park since May 17th of last season. Michael Kadire 1 for 4 on Thursday to extend his hitting streak to 18 games. That is the longest current streak in baseball.